Love where you live and play with Lindsay Management. Affordable apartments and golf memberships at 9 and 18-hole courses. Buying or selling? Trust Lindsay and Associates. Serving the community for over 50 years. Lindsay, #1 in apartments, golf, and real estate.
Want to run faster, jump higher, move with more power? The Sports Recovery and Development Program at Bridges Therapy Group builds speed, strength, agility, and endurance while correcting movement issues that can cause injury. Give your athlete the edge. Schedule an assessment today at srdathlete.com. The top 3 high school football games that caught my attention on Friday night and this week's Teamwork Roofing Team of the Week. It is Monday, October 13th, and this is Varsity Vibe Today. Welcome into Varsity Vibe Today on this Monday. Thanks so much for joining us. Hope you had a great weekend. I'm your host, Alyssa Orange. Let's get straight to our Lewis Automotive opening drive. The fall kickoff event happening now at the Lewis Automotive Group. Unbeatable prices and special financing. Your next vehicle is ready for you now at one of their 3 locations in Fayetteville, Springdale, and Farmington. Just to get you updated on some things that are happening this week, today and tomorrow, it's the 6A state tennis tournament at Fayetteville High School. Rogers coming off a 6A West Conference championship last week, the boys and the girls. And so we'll see how that one unfolds at Fayetteville. Also, the ASGA High School overall championship on the golf course happening at Pleasant Valley on Thursday. All right, let's get you to some scores on Friday night. If you missed any of them, we always like to make sure that you're in the know. A couple ones to highlight: Bryant continuing to win in convincing fashion, 48-14 over Pulaski Academy. Conway with the 57-28 win over Cabot. Little Rock Christian bouncing back, a 41-7 win over Little Rock Central. North Little Rock shutting out Little Rock Southwest 40-0. Fayetteville getting their first 6A West Conference win, 62-30 over Fort Smith Northside. Sheridan falling to Benton 87-42. Greenwood shutting out Siloam Springs 42-0. Other scores for you here: Marion squeaking out a win 28-25 over West Memphis. Jonesboro 31-14 over Little Rock Catholic. Beebe with a 35-12 win over Pine Bluff. The first game that caught my attention on Friday night was the one that I was at between Bentonville West and Rogers, and I was so excited for this matchup to see both of these teams play in person for the very first time and these offenses really going at it. But it was an impressive one from the start, a commanding start really for Rogers, and they held on to it the entire game. 70-42 win for the Mounties. They had over 590 total yards. You had quarterback Jeff Regan, who was doing things on the ground with his feet, through the air, with his arm. 5 touchdowns on the ground, 2 in the air. You had Titus Kramer in the backfield rushing for a season high 31 carries, 209 yards, also had 2 touchdowns. Xander Burke had a touchdown as well. Braxton Lindsay had a touchdown. Drake and Volk had a touchdown. It was one of those games where Rogers had everything clicking for them, and a very solid and convincing win for Rogers that I think helps put them in the driver's seat along with Bentonville in the 7A West. Here's head coach Chad Harbison after the game.
I didn't think your team could put up more points than they have this season, and then you put up 70 tonight. What a special group you have on that offensive side of the ball.
It starts with one, obviously. I mean, he does it week in and week out. I mean, I know if you're playing us, that's what you got to do to beat us. You got to find a way to stop him, and it starts with him, and then 14, and then 4. I mean, we got some weapons, and we feel good about it. And I'm just super proud of our offensive line. They're playing so well right now, and just giving us opportunity just to be able to run the football like we're doing it is it's kind of different for us. I mean, we've kind of thrown it around in years past, but this group right here, man, they can grind it out. It's really nice.
Another thing, too, with these Rogers Mounties debuting these black uniforms, which I'm a big fan of the alternate uniform, so anytime teams want to get creative in that way, I'm all about it. You look good, you play good. That's what they always say. And speaking of Bentonville and black uniforms, the Tigers remaining undefeated on the season with a 42-0 victory over Heritage on Friday. And this Tigers machine just keeps cranking out wins, just continues to do things and execute at a really high level. Quarterback Cole Slepecki sharing the love like he does on Fridays. Blair Irwin had a touchdown. Chris Ficklin had a touchdown. So did Daquan Prevost. James Pratt also scoring one as well. Just to put on your radar, Bentonville and Rogers going to square up in 2 weeks. I cannot wait for that one.
Have fun. If you can't get ready and get your mind ready to have fun in these moments, then there's something wrong.
That was Shiloh Christian head coach Tucker Barnard before their game against Fort Smith Southside on Friday, and he was happy with the outcome when it was all said and done. A 52-24 win over the Mavericks down in the River Valley to help them move to 4-2 on the season, 2-1 in 6A West play. The Saints able to really set themselves apart from the Mavericks, scoring twice before the first half ended and then scoring on 4 straight possessions in the second half to get that win. They are now tied with Mountain Home at 2-1 in conference play, but of course Shiloh beat Mountain Home last week. Van Buren and Greenwood remained 3-0 in conference play in the 6A West. Time to take a break, but after this, we introduce you to this week's Teamwork Roofing Team of the Week.
If you're an athlete that wants to improve your game, maybe improve your 40, jump higher, have better agility, Bridges Therapy Group's Sport Recovery and Development Program can help. They've been helping student athletes reach their highest potential for quite a while now. They've got a team that includes physical therapists, athletic trainers, personal trainers, and occupational therapists. And together, they design individual plans to build speed, explosive power, agility, strength, and endurance. Whether your athlete's returning from rehab or working for a competitive edge, SRD provides the training and guidance to help them succeed. Schedule your athlete's assessment today at srdathlete.com.
Quick Turf is the go-to team for building championship-level sports facilities for public schools, private schools, and the entire school district. They also install beautiful backyard putting greens for homeowners. Known for lifelike, eco-friendly turf, Quick Turf handles everything from design and lighting to drainage and final landscaping. Their all-in-one approach delivers high-performance surfaces for athletes and low-maintenance greens that last for years. With preventative maintenance programs, they keep every field and green looking game day ready. Schedule a free consultation today at quickturf.com. That's QIKturf.com.
The fall kickoff event is on now at Lewis Automotive Group. Unbeatable prices, special financing, and your next ride is ready for you at any of our locations in Fayetteville, Farmington, or Springdale. Don't forget about the Lewis Guarantee, home of double the factory warranty, only at Lewis Automotive Group.
Could a little extra support help your child shine even brighter? Bridges Therapy Group empowers kids to live their best life with expert pediatric therapy services tailored to their needs. Their team offers occupational therapy, speech therapy, and physical therapy, guiding families from the first evaluation to every milestone along the way. Give your children the tools to succeed and shine. Give your child the tools to succeed and shine. Visit btgpeds.com to learn more and schedule your appointment today. That's btgpeds.com.
Love where you live and play with Lindsay Management. Enjoy affordable apartments with community amenities like fitness centers and resort-style pools at select locations. Golf memberships are also available at beautiful 9 and 18-hole courses. Buying or selling a home, commercial, or investment property? Trust Lindsay & Associates, serving the community and bringing great neighbors together for over 50 years. Lindsay, #1 in apartments, golf, and real estate.
You played for each other. You played for that Bulldogs across your chest. Now it's celebration time.
That was Springdale head coach Brett Hobbs, and that brings us to our Teamwork Roofing Team of the Week. The Bulldogs with their crosstown showdown win, 47-43 over Har-Ber at Har-Ber. The Bulldogs now have won back-to-back games against Har-Ber for the very first time with this win. And it was a back-and-forth battle, nail-biters left and right. This one coming down to the wire, 4th and 10 for the Wildcats at the Bulldogs 16, and it was cornerback DJ Manuel able to help secure this win. That put the Bulldogs ahead 47-35 with 2 minutes and 55 seconds remaining and pretty much sealed the deal for the Bulldogs. A great win for Brett Hobbs and his team who have battled all season long, and they knew how important this one was going to be with the rest of the season and the 7A West ahead of them. Springdale, our Teamwork Roofing Team of the Week. That is going to do it for Varsity Vibe on this Monday. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you don't follow along on social media, make sure to go follow us on Instagram, X, TikTok, Facebook. I have so much there for you, especially on Friday nights, behind the scenes access, interviews, highlights, all of it there for you on our Varsity Vibe platforms and our social media platforms. Also, make sure to subscribe to the podcast wherever you get your podcasts, as well as our YouTube channel, and subscribe to the newsletter. That's varsityvibearkansas.com that comes to your inbox twice a week. A special shout out to our sponsors, Lewis Automotive, Lindsay, Bridges Therapy, Everett Chevrolet, and Quick Turf. I'll see you tomorrow.